Patricio Cano, I'm so excited to have you back in the chair. So I had you in here earlier with Guillermo, and
Yes.
Guillermo just takes so much of my attention because I'm so fascinated by him. But you're not second fiddle to anybody, so I'm glad I had a chance
Right.
to bring you back in here because I would love to hear more of like the blocking and tackling of what's
Right.
going on with the brand, what you're excited about, what's going on with you guys.
Absolutely. And Dino, thanks again for having me. Well, it's been quite a journey. It's very important, um, to again talk about our main focus with one of our brands, Patria, right?
Hmm.
Um, Hispanic consumer. It's lately they have gotten more attention, but it's a consumer that is very loyal. It's a consumer that likes to be pampered.
Yeah. Well, plus there's 10 million ones in the last 4 years.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, yeah. Hopefully, in the next few years, we don't lose as many as we have them now. But organically in the U.S., we we're talking about almost 20% of the population, right?
Yeah.
So 2.7 trillion on the, well, the numbers.
Well,
Purchasing
let's
power.
not forget that I'm from Guadalajara.
Yeah,
I understand.
and
As
I
an
was
immigrant
gonna say-
myself.
And I was gonna say, what a better time to have a conversation about Hispanics with a tapatio. So
Exactly right.
So yeah, so I mean, but pretty much, it's awesome to have the opportunity to talk to this consumer with such growth power in the U.S. economy, and being again the only energy drink that is really talking to them. Sometimes I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing because no one else is doing it, but
Yeah.
definitely we see it as an opportunity and as a challenge. And I think we've done our part. We've done very, very, very good connecting with them, and I'm looking forward to to keep growing this this Hispanic energy category. And as we see how there's the Topo Chico effect and the Tajin effect, right? We're trying to see we're trying to find that formulation on how to get the Patria effect, and where avid energy drink consumers jump into the Patria energy consumer. So we're still working on that, but I
Yeah.
think we're doing our tweaks and we're getting there.
Well, the thing I like about the stuff you guys have done is it always was so natural and organic because you guys are Spanish speakers. So your ability to like use slang and stuff like that. Like I speak decent Spanish, and when Guillermo explained to me what a trucka was, I'm like, oh, of course.
Troka.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's part of their everyday, no, right? As you've probably heard me say this a lot, we focus to be where they are and talk how they talk in order for them to understand. But yeah, you don't see. I mean, nothing against Monster, big huge fan of the brand, but you don't see the Monster Troca, right? You got to see the Patria Voltroca, and we even had an initiative where we had free tacos. So we had the Voltroca go to the construction sites. We would give energy drinks, and we would have a, let's call it a chef for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
Just, giving breakfast tacos or regular tacos.
Taquero.
Yeah, un taquero. Like, there we go. You know the words. And it was very interesting because we did it with Fiesta Mart. So we got the meat from Fiesta Mart. So it was a cross promotion. It worked pretty well.
And is
Right.
that what you guys? So, I think, and this happens to a lot of brands, and I think with the success Guillermo's had and so many other businesses, it
Right.
gives him the resources to try and go big fast.
Right.
And sometimes when you go big fast, you skin your knees on Main Street. So a lot of other brands wouldn't have been able to have the wherewithal to
Right.
hang around the net and have that success come. So are you guys now focusing more on your core markets and really building depth in those core markets?
Right. Right. Yeah. So in PSR brands, we have a lot of brands. They're all good brands, but like everyone, we have better brands, better performers, and Patria is definitely one of them, and the other one is P10 Performance, which is really not focused to the Hispanic consumer. The good thing is P10 travels very well in Spanish, P10, right? So there's really like no language; it's a letter and a number.
Yeah.
So the Hispanic consumer will actually pick it up really
Well, and
easily.
it has a real like the branding, and I'm sure you led a lot of the branding. It's got a real like scientific feel to it, right? It feels like a
Right.
performance product.
Right, right.
Whereas Patria, it feels like you're kind of leaning into those themes around homeland and heritage, and you've got is it an
Correct.
Aztec?
It's so we
Aztec
design-
inspired?
Yeah, yeah. It's we design it in a way that you wouldn't know what it is. So if you look at the logo, you wouldn't know if it's an Aztec or an Apache warrior or an Inca. It's very mystical.
Got it.
And it has like even a Cherokee.
So if you're from Peru
you
or
will
Portugal,
relate.
you'll
Yeah.
feel it.
Right, right. And we even gotten times where we're with people from India, and they are like, "That is Indian," and we're like, "Could be."
That
right?
headdress, yeah.
Right. The headdress and all that.
Is it still 4 flavors?
No, we actually have more flavors.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So right now,
My favorite was always frutis.
Frutis.
Because I like saying it.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you liked Frutis, but the bad news, we sunset Frutis.
Ah!
Yes. Fruit punch. It was actually very popular on the West Coast.
It was big at my house.
Yeah, I know. Probably you were the guy who was getting it all the time.
Yeah.
No, we had sunset Frutis, but we have 3 flavors with sugar-free, which are green pineapple. No, excuse me. We'll edit this. Which are green apple, blue raspberry pineapple, which is the most Caucasian flavor we could ever have, and it actually does very well with the general market. And we have citrus lime, which is the original flavor, just sugar-free, which you had before.
Yeah.
And then with regular cane sugar, we have the original flavor. We have pineapple, orange, and the new flavor coming up Q2 this year is spicy mango. So yeah.
That one sounds good. I mean, I'm an energy drink fan. Shout out energy drinks.
Yeah.
And the thing that I liked about Patria when you guys used to send it to me was it was so efficacious.
Yeah.
Like I really felt that it gave me exactly what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel like there was a crash or a come down. Like it's a good product.
Yeah, I mean, it is.
And I think it's on its way to being a brand, but right now it's a good product.
Yeah, thank you. It is. It is. It's so good. Well, of course, me saying it wouldn't really count, but I'm going to say it either way.
No, you weren't there.
Yeah, it is so good that people forget that they drink an energy drink. So they take it and then they perform, and since they don't feel the jitters or the crash, they almost forget about that they had an energy drink. It's interesting because some of our consumers they kind of want that jitterish feeling.
Yeah.
But again, preferences.
Yeah.
Right.
So what's next for the operation here?
So
how do you move all these things forward?
Well, it's been some difficult years where we had to understand what we were doing wrong, what we were doing right. We downsized the company, and I think that, as I said earlier, our focus, Guillermo and I, are focusing in our better brands. Right? We have a great team of R&D. We have a great visionary in our team, which is Guillermo. But I think that right now it is a good idea to focus on our two main brands, P10 and Patria. We do have some contracts with some prisons and whatnot, and we will still fulfill those contracts. But in the commercial side, I see that we should definitely focus on those brands that are having, they're skewing better with their core consumers.
Yeah.
And I think that's next.
I used to think prison in Texas sounded pretty hard, but if they're getting P10, it can't be that bad.
Well, they're getting hydration products, but but it wouldn't be a bad idea. We should definitely check it out. Right? Yeah. Yeah.
All right, man. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with us, dude. I really appreciate it. It was great to get a little more depth after Guillermo kind of gave us the high strokes.
No, thank you, Dino. Thank
No
you
worries,
for having
dude.
me. All right. Bye.